Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. You're back with another reaction. We're going to check out You Know My Name, Look Up the Number by the Beatles. I believe this was released on the B side of the Let It Be single, which I have reacted to and has become a family favorite. And this is a non album single, then, right? Okay, because I have been going through their albums chronologically on Patreon. I just finished Magical Mystery Tour, which was a magical mystery tour as advertised. And next up is the Beatles, the White Album. But first, I'm going through Steely Dan Asia and ABBA's second album. Link to that is in the description and in the pinned comment. I wanted to check this out because I heard they had a lot of fun recording this. There's a video on YouTube that a patron of mine shared with me. The most fun the Beatles had recording a song, and it's about this one. But I wanted to check out the song first before I watch that video. I'm going to react to it on my second channel. All right. I also heard that Brian Jones of the Rolling Stones plays a saxophone part on this. So, all right. Call me excited. Let's go.
Good evening. You know my name. Never look up my number. You know my name. That's right. Look up my number. You know my name. You know my name. You know my name. Ba 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 ba. Look up the number. You know my name. That's right. Look up the number. Oh, you know my name. You know my name. You know my name. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Look up the number. You know my name. Look up the number. You know my name, baby. You know my name. You know my name. You know my name.
Dennis, let's hear it for Dennis Opel.
What's up with you? You know my name. That's right.
Yeah. The man.
Who was doing that? Who was doing those noise? Was that? I mean, I've reacted and listened to a lot of Beatles songs, so I'm getting better. I should know the difference between their voices right now. But that part, I can see John doing this because he was such a the guy was he was a troll before that was a thing, right? And that's what some of the things I really appreciate about the Beatles is their humor. And in a lot of songs, they have a lot of the sense of humor and not always taking things so seriously. Even though a lot of people took their music so seriously, and maybe even sometimes to counter, they even lean into it more, even being more silly, right? Or writing a song like "I'm the Walrus" and here have fun deciphering that. Saeed, 60 years down the line, like he was prophetic that way. He knew all about these reaction channels and stuff. Uh, but yeah, these guys were so hilarious, and the music. There's some great pieces of music in this. I believe as far as I understood, it was like an unfinished piece of music they wanted to finish, and I think it was John Lennon who kind of saw like the phone book and then said, "Hey, you know my name. Look up the number for the words or something." And then kind of turned into this comedy record, right? Which is hilarious. I love the spoken word, a little bit reminiscent of the introduction to Sergeant Pepper, right? So like, hey, come and see, let's go, start the show. Good evening, welcome to Slaggers. I love that, because they have so many songs, where you emotionally choked up, and now got choked up but the other way just by having fun and laughing, and the amazing versatility and diversity in their music is just it's incredible. Just from the psychedelic stuff to the more stripped down uh the music, like in my life, with the piano, the fast part, using newer tools and techniques. Tomorrow Never Knows, so many things with the reverse recordings and fast playing it faster, and then the early, more rock and roll type music is just like, whoa, this journey has been incredible. Plus, a lot of laughs as well. And now I definitely want to find out more about that story. I kind of wanted to be a fly on the wall during these recording sessions of this song. Like, especially the last one with the accents and the different pitches in the voice. And even here, Paul was like, his voice sounded totally different here. And his timbre was really nice.
Look up my number. You
Almost crooner like, right? In the beginning, he said, good evening. I said, oh, is that Ringo? And then I was listening. Oh, no, that's Paul.
know my name, my number.
That was the beginning.
Featuring Dennis O'Bell.
Who's Dennis O'Bell?
Ringo. Ringo. Let's hear it for Dennis. Hey.
Good evening.
Great percussion.
You know my name. Never look up my number.
It's like he's right next to me. It's like he's right next to me singing this into my ear. It's like, woo. All right, Mr. McCartney. Sir.
You know my name. That's right. Look up my number.
It's almost like a statement, right? If you know who I am. Look at my number. You want to see what I'm about. You know what I'm about. I can write great lyrics. Here they are. Legendary stuff. Having fun in the studio. Yeah, why not? I love that. All right. I'm going to check out that other video on my second channel. Be on the lookout for that if you're interested. And thank you for spending some time with me. I hope you had a laugh too. And yeah, there was some great musical moments in this and some funny moments. That's what we need today. Thank you for being here. Peace. Hey there. You can't get rid of me. Well, you can. You can just click off the video. That's the nice thing about the internet these days. You could just slam the door in my face and I won't even know it. But if you do that, please, before you leave, click the subscribe button. Yes, I'm coming here, hat in hand, begging, like Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons used to say or sing. But I just wanted to ask you if you've come across multiple of my videos and you find yourself not subscribing, over the edge, maybe, I don't know. Well, it would mean the world to me if you would consider subscribing because I saw the analytics. It's kind shocking. 80% is not subscribed. I saw 400,000 monthly regular viewings, not new viewers, and I'm not even at 100,000. Which is kind of like the milestone. You get that silver play button. My daughter would think I'm cool for 5 minutes. Oh, how the day I've always dreamt about it. So, yeah, if you would find it in your heart, the generosity to click that subscribe button, it doesn't cost a thing, uh, only a second of your time. And I won't keep you any longer. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.